yes, 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 and yes. Today I'm gonna do a little quick matches, you know, just to live and train a little bit. We'll leave the intensity away from ranked match. Play a little Tekken today and I'll play some other games. Oh, not today. Not today. Today I just want to stream for the fun of it. I'll do a hard run. I'll do a first push hard run off stream, and then when the next time I come back on stream will be a hard push in God 6. But I'll do initial push off stream. Mostly to avoid the cheaters that come to my channel while lag spiking and scripting. I do like maybe about by 3 or 4 pushes I should be in God 6. Today I just want to play for the sake of playing. And to train. So today is not the, you know, it's nothing too serious. Sooner or later, I will show, you know, like when I rank, I always show how I do it. But my first initial hard push, sometimes I show it, sometimes I don't. But the first hard push, I'm gonna do it off stream. It has to be perfect. Probably a good 25 to 50%, and after that, I show everything on stream. That's what I did for God 5. Off stream, like at some point I had like 12 wins, 12 win streak off stream without any lag. I just went through 12 matches. More like maybe 8 or 9 players I fought them and beat all of them. If I can find some matches. guess quick match is slow today, huh?
Get ready for the next battle.
Honestly, I think it's time to buy a new controller. With this Tekken, you go through like 3-4 controllers, but this one is getting worn out. With all the intense matches I've been having.
For the next battle. I hate rich people. Round 1. Fight.
Lows, huh?
Round 2. Fight.
These guys spamming that one low. Okay. Round 3, huh?
Round 3. Fight.
Very hard to sidestep him. Lee's borderline broken because he tries. The low that he's doing, I'm sidestepping it, but there's no sidestep that exists. It's a straight low that, whoa. It's a straight low that tries. So he's spamming it. Character is so fucking easy to spam, it's incredible. You don't even respect frames, huh? Get the fuck out of here, dude. You don't respect frames, you'll leech all on. You don't have to respect frames. Look at how easy it is. How much plus frames that is? I should have used my armor.
Round 4. Fight.
I think there's a lag delay because right there I was supposed to come up with a Y Rising 4 and he mashed the high and stopped it. He stopped the Y Rising 4.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm blocking, dude. That's a block, dude.
Round 1. Fight.
Wow. That's a block. That's a block.
Round 2. Fight.
God, Jesus, that's a parry.
Round 3. Fight.
Sidestep. Why would you open the first round? Why would you open round 1 like that? It's lagging. That's why I did that. I know it's lagging. You're taking advantage of it.
Round 4. Fight.
Let's see. Let's see.
Round 1. Fight.
3 times, huh? This guy's lagging so much, he's taking full advantage of it. God damn. My slide. I can't do a slide against this guy, it won't let me.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, I can't do a slide against this guy.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, I can't do a slide against this guy. It's so stiff. It's mad stiff. And he's playing like a moron due to the lag. Back 1-2, not nunchucks. Right, hold on, let me change the level because he's using it. That was back 1-2, not the nunchucks.
Get ready for the next battle.
That was this move. I think I only did one slide against that guy, one successful slide. Because I must have had like 9 attempts and he didn't read.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1.
Hopefully I could slide better against this guy. Roll back, 3 frames, roll back neck code. This is rough. That's one slide. That's unfortunate. I couldn't do the slide against the lead guy. I was completely stuck. And he wasn't gonna block it either. You saw that too, huh? Whoa, that was a duck, dude. That grab was a duck. Alright, come on.
Round 1. Fight.
supposed to happen to you, dude. When I parry you, that's what's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to block after it.
Round 2. Fight.
You didn't do that. Interesting how you're sidestepping my down forward twos. You blocked after that hop kick? It's very interesting when I turn on my stream and I see incredible, the stuff that I don't see when my stream is on, when my stream is off. You're sidestepping down forward twos in my face at point blank range. You knew that was coming. What happened?
Round 2. Fight.
Wow. Let's take a little more life. That was a wild rising 4. It didn't show up on screen. This is blocking on whips.
Round 4. Fight.
that. That was a back one. Not a heat. That was a back one.
Round one. Fight.
You're lagging, dude. You're lagging a lot. And you're definitely not in the United States playing it like that. You're probably overseas. You're lagging a lot. If you're overseas and you want to challenge, just say so. Don't pretend like you know what you're doing. You see what I mean? You just whip that and guard it. You whiffed. You're whiffing and guarding. If you're overseas, just let me know if you want to challenge. I know how to play you accordingly. You're whiffing and blocking. Yeah, bro. And you're fucking struggling. You're whipping and guarding, man. Whipping, guarding. I know you're overseas, so you know what I mean. You're trying to pretend like you know what you're doing, but I know you're overseas. That's why the lag is so bad.
Round one. Fight.
What's up, baby? How you doing, bro? I don't know how he slid down there, you know what I mean? I'm tired of playing these overseas guys that come to my channel and try to challenge me with fucked up frames. Right? They come in and sneak attack like they know what they're doing, and they're lagging hard as fuck.
Get ready for the next battle.
Usually when I turn on the stream, they come in. I don't mind challenges, but if you're far away, don't challenge somebody because you're fucking lagging. Like you alter in frames and you're pretending. I'm just playing a little practice mode, bro. As you can see, the frames are fucked up. It makes even it makes the slide input very difficult. Because I can do that stuff with my eyes closed, but if there's a lag, then it's an issue. Oh, you have? I've been thinking them shits are sloppy as shit, because, you know, the game is fun, but it's mostly like, it's for fans, like, you know what I mean? The game is like, it's kind of clunky, but, you know, if you're a fan, you find ways to enjoy it. I should stream some James Bond today, too, though. Between that and what you call that shit? That other horror game I played recently, Silent Hill. Usually when I turn on my stream, especially at this time, a lot of overseas personnel, they turn on theirs to come to my stream and like pretend like, you know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. Usually when I know if someone's overseas, the slide becomes very difficult for me to do. You know what I mean? And I know that there's a delay or some kind of lag spike. But they know my stream, so they come in to cause problems.
Get ready for the next battle.
If they lived a little closer, then what? I would have been in their grill 24/7. That lagging shit, I hate that stuff.
Round one.
And this guy's Wi-Fi, but it's not ranked, so I'll play it a little bit. Oh, he's lagging shit. See, even with this lag, I can do... Greg, what's up, baby? I can do a little bit of a slide. Gotcha. Some people can appear to you as 5 bars, but if your moves are being very stiff, especially the slide, there's something going on. This guy's flowcharting hard. Got it. Nice. I know, man. I know, you know, Jin's whole mechanic has changed. He's now an anime character. So you're not gonna get the nerds. They want to make him they want to make him into an anime character.
Round three.
So he's gonna be doing all this crazy stuff, and you have to be careful. Got him. Jesus, you got perfect ultimate. You still pressed after that?
Fight.
Dumb. He's lagging. I have to be careful. Sideways, huh? You fucked yourself up. Oh my god! You see that shit? You see that shit? Yeah, good games, but your shit is terrible. You should just drop to a 3, bro.
for the next battle.
Who just called me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Jin, you have to be very, very careful. You know, even in your heat. What does Law have in heat? Jin would parry the third one or the second one. So that's why sometimes, a lot of times, you see me do this and go into DSS because you're left with this. It's just a lot just to pull out your heat. I mean, and the range of this. Season 1, you just had that 4-4-3, right? So you put it in there. You put in the 4-4-3, so it wasn't.
Get ready for the
now
next
it's
battle.
like, when you're in heat, yeah, they keep loading the stage. You can expose yourself in heat, like you're telling everybody you're about to do a heat move. You're doing a back one into there. Everybody's waiting for it, so now you have to mask your attack all the time. Alright, motherfuckers. Ah, I see. You don't give a fuck. I didn't do that. What the fuck is going on? I see.
Round 2. Fight.
What the fuck is going on with my moves? Whoa! What the fuck? How many times? Oh, you gotta do the right moves, dude.
Round 3. Fight.
He just dropped to a 4-bar. These guys, man. These overseas guys that log on to challenge me. The rollback netcode is crazy. It causes chaos on your inputs. Really? You see how the lag is? You see what the lag is doing? See what they're doing? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. He's probably one of those overseas players that log in to challenge me. Dude, you're 5-bar. How can you be lagging this hard? Get the fuck out of here. You don't deserve to play me. How can you lag this hard, bro? Can't somebody get like a decent match around here? they're bad, man. They're focusing on heat and all that.
Get ready for the next battle.
You gotta fix your connection, you know. Fix this stuff, man. This is subpar, you know. Especially on it's substandard.
Fight.
I can see this one's lag already. I can see it says roll back 2 frames. I can see it. The frames are rolled back twice, and I have to play this broad. Y'all might not be able to see it. I can see it. You nuts.
Round 2. Fight.
Woo, sidestep. I tried. I don't know why he opened the round by just throwing out a strange uppercut. That's mine. No. You opened the round with an uppercut, I finished it with an uppercut. Why did you do that? Why did you start the round like that? You better stop fucking blocking, dude. Don't walk up to me and start doing shit. You're not. If you're doing that, you're not blocking. I just threw anything out on you. Nice. I thought I ducked that. I gotta look out for that. I didn't do that. Come on, dude. There we go. Do that. It was lagging. It was lagging there. See, he left. Some of these guys log on, like when I turn on my stream, they log on to challenge me. Especially the ones outside of the United States. I know, because it lags that hard. You know what they say? USA in this fucking hole, son. I don't mind challenges, but if you're overseas, bro, it's pointless. Or if you're at a far distance, you're not gonna get a fair match.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
You see how this guy started the match? He starts the match throwing a crazy uppercut. Nice. I risked that one. Thank God I stayed ducking, huh? I didn't do that, but I'll take it. I did not do that. Holy fucking hell. I did a Wild Rising 3 DSS, but sidestep 3 came out. Really? Really? You don't want to play the game, huh? This guy doesn't want to play. What's his name? Banks?
Round 3. Fight.
You blocked after that? Yeah, it's lagging. I can see that's why he's playing like that. He's playing crazy. Alright, dude. You see, he's gonna run. Yeah. He turned on to cause my stream chaos. That's why he did that. I know their type. See?
Get ready for the next battle.
My channel is pretty legit. So you have these frauds that come in. But, like I always tell them, you cannot stop my rank. That's an old Tekken trick. Like if you hold down, Law stays turned around. So no one uses that anymore. Wi-Fi? I hate playing Wi-Fi.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Oh. Oh, I didn't do that. I would never do that. Oh, slide came out. Because of something, doesn't it?
Round 2. Fight.
Nice, nice.
Round 3. Fight.
Sidestep my whoop. Malik, what's up, baby? I'm just relaxing right now. That combo is pretty good. Sure. What's your location? You in the States? Alright. Okay, I'll have to go to the arcade room. But you gotta make sure you're in the States at least. Don't be challenging me when you're overseas now. We're gonna be playing with fucked up frames. We will have okay connection if you're in... I'm not in New York, I'm in Jersey. You're in Manchester? You talking about England? I never heard of is there Manchester in New York? God damn. Oh, come on, bro. You're my subscriber, so I will do it. It's not wise to be doing these things. A lot of overseas people challenge me with bad framing. I'm gonna be a lounge, the American lounge. I don't know if you can see it, lounge 1. You know? You just want to practice. I don't know how, you know, what you're gonna learn under these circumstances, but yeah, you know, well, yeah, you subscribe, so yeah, it's only fair, right? But I'll be in the lounge 1. You just want to play it, huh? All right. I'm over here. Life is strange, don't you think? What the hell? This is what ecstasy. Yeah, you're definitely into the ecstasy, man, from the way you behave. Just let me know when you're here. This guy's name is I Let You Win. No, I'm in America 1. That's where I went. Yeah, 001. Yeah. A lot of overseas dudes challenge me during the rank, right? Which I don't mind it, but they're disingenuous with it. They know it lags, so they come in, they whiff and block, and they do all these kind of heavy negatives, and they block right after it. So it's like, it's very disingenuous stuff. You're in America 1? Oh yeah, you just come down to the arcade. You're gonna see me, you know, wearing red and black. Where you at? Rent is due. Are you the P4P Malik? I think I've played this P4P guy before. I don't know if he wants to talk to me or some shit. Huh? Where are you? Are you this? Are you the P4P guy? Pound for pound. That's you? Okay. Haven't we played before? You in Connecticut? All right. We'll play. But you have to come down to the arcade.
Martial law. Victor Chevalier. I don't see.
This online shit is as crazy as it gets. We've never played before? Damn. I must be bugging, man.
Get ready for the next battle.
I must be on crack. No, I don't do drugs. Either that or the sun has toasted my brain. Is that you? Europe, Jesus. This shit is about to lag, bro.
Get ready for the next battle.
You a law man? That's good. Look at you. My man is smoking weed, yo. My man is high and playing. High on that supply. Alright, show me. Nice. That's fire. punishing that more. You had it. Oh, wrong punish. Wrong punish. I'm very, very defensive. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to come get it.
Round 2. Fight.
Until I turn the attack on. Nice. Nice. Nice block.
Round 3. Fight.
This is a rollback frames of 2, and now I'm then 1. Nice. You're throwing it out there when I walk in, huh? Okay. Nice. That was kind of low parry.
Final round. Fight. Martial arts?
You have good instincts for opponents to walk in, but though I should be punishing some of those negative some of those negative 13, 14 frame moves.
Come and get some, I dare you.
I'll work my way once I see it more. Oh, I blocked that.
Fight.
I'm gonna read that shit in a second. You said, by the way, back 3. Back 3? Oh, forward 3 into, oh, I see, yeah. Yeah. I read it wrong. I'm not concentrating. That's true, you do have to do down forward 1. Down forward 1 is the move. Ah, I blocked after that.
Martial arts?
Not bad. I know. It's crazy, right? You said down 1, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh, why rising 4?
Round 3. Fight.
You said down 1. You know, if you're put on heavy negatives, don't guess. Just stand and block, or see if you can sidestep or use armor out of it. You can't crouch and guess, because I'm gonna do a mid. Ooh. Did the wrong move.
Round 2. Fight.
Don't guess. Don't worry about that too much. That sidestep 3+4, because I use it too. but it's for dick jabs. It's mostly used to fuck up dick jabs. But yeah, I mean, I do use that shit too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm guessing. I didn't do that. I don't know what the fuck was that. That's the setup. I learned it from this one Law player that I can't remember his name. It's a good setup. It's not guaranteed though. Nice. Nice. You've seen that before. I didn't do that. Switch the level, or you want to take a break? I wonder who else wants to play. But yeah, the dig jab is, I mean, the decisive 3+4 is mostly for dig jab. I think you, I mean, it's all right because I can see the delay. There's a slight delay on my end. At least I can do the slide, but against these players that I've been playing, the slide input doesn't work. That's how I know there's a big problem. You see? Oh wait, hold on, I fucked up there. God damn. See, I never pick. I know you're a heavy negative. I mean, I know I'm heavy negative. I try to get the fuck out the way. Oh, late. How did you know I was gonna do that low? Can't risk missing my move.
Round 3. Fight.
Jesus Christ. You should spike me on the ground. Man. Yeah, good slide. That's what I wanted to do.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice block. Oh. Nice block. Yo, what's going on, baby?
Round 2.
What's going on?
Fight.
The running 3 was pretty good. Fucking. That tracked me. I'm out of here. Sideways wall, huh? God damn. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Round 3. Fight.
Nice block. It doesn't wall splat anymore, unfortunately.
Round 4. Fight.
God damn it. Don't pick if you get hurt for the crouching. I really should be punishing that more. Usually after my hand combination, I go straight into DSS. It gives me more frames. Whether I'm doing on 1-1-2, back 2-2, 1-1-2-2, all them twos. If I ended in a 2, I'm going straight into DSS. Like I give 0 fucks. Because that's gonna give me more plus, better frames.
Fight.
Especially on hit. It's difficult on block. See, I go straight into DSS. I don't know if it's me, but yeah, I know. Malik, you're choosing to duck a lot. Don't do that. If you're on heavy negative, just take the negative, or try to sidestep when you see it. I will not duck unless I know a low is coming. I will not duck for no reason. That was a good one. I think you ducked there, huh? Ah, it's two frames rollback netcode. Man, this netcode shit is crazy. Nice. God damn. Nope. I wanted to do that. Nice. I'm out of here. See, if you duck there, there's a problem. Nice.
You win. Do you want to learn martial arts?
We can go to practice mode, and I show you like some tricks that I use. You should be good enough to get out of Tekken King. You should be able to beat, at least in England, where in the UK, you should be able to handle those guys that are bothering you, and rise beyond Tekken King. I didn't see the potential, but you just have to. The mentality got it to eat. I didn't do that. I mean, if nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Why you drop your controller? I grew, bro. I grew my Mario Zone with special style. Right. Nice. Okay.
Fight.
Woo. That's a setup.
I'm a dragon. You win.
Come on.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh shit. Wait in lounge. I'm gonna. Oh, what? Let me get off this machine. You wanna go to practice mode? Let's go to practice mode. I'll show you. We could trade some tricks. There's a trick of the trade. I think there's a practice mode in this room, if I remember correctly, somewhere around here. Practice together, partner. Oh yeah, I think this would do. Practice together. Receive friend request. Oh, you sent me a request. All right, I'll check it out later.
Martial law. Victor Chevalier. Penalty.
You know, oh yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
You know, ooh, Ninja Killer's outfit. You know, Lost sidestep is pretty bad, right? You know, you would think he has one of the worst ones. Sometimes, like, at least if you find out that you're getting clipped doing this shit, because this move makes his hitboxing. He expands when he does this. It's fucked up. You know, he's supposed to shift and then, but they expand him. So he the sidestep into 1-1-2 is good and 1-1-1. And if I'm saying it, and it's like even still I still do this, right? Okay, let me see something. Down back. Yeah. If you're trying to do this and it's not working, it means whatever that guy is doing, like Law is expanding, so he's gonna clip you. So you're better off doing sidestep 1-1-1 or 1-1. No, not or this move. That move. Yeah, and that will give you plus frame. Like if you hit me, do 1-1-2. No, not 1-1-1. 1-1-2. Yeah, you see, I think you're +6. Do you see a plus in there? Yeah. So, bro, just go. If you punish somebody with this and it connects, go into DSS. Like, forget about it. Like, I mean, I know people like to do down forward 1 and down forward 2s, and yeah, you're +6, bro. That's heavy plus, man. You know what I mean? So the guy has to guess. Yeah, he has to guess. Right, but your DSS response after that, some of them might be slow, right? So if you do forward, yeah, and what if I'm a masher? Let me see that. Do it again. Do that thing again. Do it again. 1-1-2 into DSS. No, not that. No. With the forward 3. Do the forward 3 after it. You see? Mashers we do that. See? Someone who's mashing. You're +6, but that doesn't mean that kick is gonna get there in time. Now, if you switch to somebody, if you switch to something else, I'm gonna get hurt. Like forward 1 or. Yeah, so that would stop me from playing like that. But the problem is, if I block it, that's the trade. That's the fuck. Right? So now you have to, you know, so now you probably, usually when I see some shit like that, and I'm afraid of getting hit, and I start doing stuff like that, you know, 4-2-2, or maybe even that, but they're highs. Yeah, because there's a mid that comes out. You see, there's a mid there, so you might be able to intercept that person if the person wants to do some kind of low shit going on. You just have to see what's going on with what he's doing and the frame. You know, but at some point, you're gonna use this. You're definitely gonna use that shit, and you're gonna use this. You're gonna use that shit. See, I was using it on you, right? Because when you got hit, you were ducking. You weren't mashing. You were ducking. So that made me do that, and I gotta, you know. But at the end of the day, you can sidestep that shit. I think you can sidewalk his DSS, right? This is a trick or trade, and you know, I always DSS even if person blocks it. If you look at the numbers, see, even if I block, if you look at your numbers, you're negative, but if you DSS, it reduces the negative. Like, you got a better chance. You know, every time I use my hands, I go into DSS. When I'm doing back 2-2, I DSS. Or I I go straight. I'm not. But that's some law players don't do that. I do that. So I'm saying, because there's a crazy 50-50 there. There is. Even if see, I don't have to finish it. There's a crazy 50. There's a crazy. You see, there's a 50-50 here. See, I don't have to finish, but I will be DS. I will go into that DSS. Yeah, don't do the flip. But you're plus, you know what I mean? You are. See? I don't know if it's high tier. Yeah, you got, bro. You can get out of Tekken King, bro. You can. If you use your hand combination, you can get out of it. If they block it, you're negative. You see my numbers? See, I'm -6. Even with DSS, I'm -6. See, I'm -6 because they blocked it, right? But if I don't DSS, I'm still -6. But with the DSS, even if they block, it gives me a way out. The DSS is a way out. Even if they block, I can try to do something. But it's never 100% because you're still -6, right? Now, if you connect it, that's you're free reign, bro. You just have to know what to pick. That's free. +6 is free. That's free. See? You can do whatever you want there, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm mashing, you know what to do. If I decide to mash, you should know what. Oh, this guy's mashing on my DSS frames. I know how to tackle this. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's a very good move. Now, sometimes you could do, watch this, do the same move. You see that? So you have to know, you gotta know. See? See? What are you going to do? That you see, that's the answer. That's the answer. There's actually one more. There's DSS 4 3+4. That's another one. DSS 4 3+4. So if you do the same thing, no, 3+4. DSS. Yeah, that crushes dick jabs. If you want to be a little safe, but it's slow. It's slow, right? And that too. Yeah. It's slow, but it's safe. I don't use that. I rarely use that one. Rarely, because I just don't have time. If I notice this motherfucker keeps doing this shit, I just go straight for forward 1. Right. So if you do, let's see, this move, right? Do that move. Let me see your follow-up. What do you do after down back 3? I want to see some. Do your down back 3. Do a down back 3 and show me your follow-up. Show it to me. What do you do after that? That's what you do? Alright. Alright. See? 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 I'm taking damage, but your momentum, you're losing a little bit of it. You see that? You see? That's a dick jab. You see that? That's a dick jab. The dick jab is 10 frames. But now you have to do a sidestep 3+4. That's when you start killing motherfuckers. Yeah, with that. Do it and then do a sidestep 3+4. That's how you stop somebody from doing that. Yeah. Yeah. See, you just obliterate your opponent for keep doing that stupid shit. So you do it again and then test it. No, you do it. I know the move already. So you do yours. That's what that move is really for. That dick, it crushes it. Of course, it's a sidestep move, but your hurt box is gonna expand when you. Yeah, that's fire, right? This is a trick of the trade. I do this also. Back 2 into. Right? They're not always gonna stand there and watch you do that because they're gonna be mashing. I'm just, you know, you can buffer that. No, just grab. If you know how to buffer your moves, yeah, that. Yeah, that's an old setup. Yeah. Sometimes they could break it, right? And because I do this, I do that. You know, I do that. When I feel the person is low parrying too much, you can do this, which is negative 15. It's fucked up. Or what for safety, I do back 2 into down 4-4. Yeah, that's high, and it's negative 15. I don't know what they made it like. It should be like negative 13 or some shit, but it's negative. It's so fucked up. You get launched, but you know, by the wall. Yeah, I do that, and I do this. You know, I forgot about that, but I recently started adding this to my. I will do this, jab, boom, boom, and I go in. This shit right here is to help me. I use that to see what the fuck is going on. Like, hey, what is this guy doing? Is he trying to act funny or stupid or some shit like that? So I would do this and stop moving. You know, I wouldn't do anything. I would just do this. Well, no, just to see. And depending on what he does, it's okay. All right. It does have range, but you know, it's not all guaranteed. So you got this down 4-4. You have that. Yeah. See? You're negative after, yeah, and then you can just back up and see. You're testing the water. You know what I mean? I always do this. I know people, oh, you don't do that in high level. Motherfucker, I'm still doing that shit because I have caught a lot of people in God 4, in high ranks because they just can't stop mashing. I've caught them with this shit, but it all depends on what's going on. But a lot of times when round 1 start, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah. You know, as you grow, when you go higher in rank, they're gonna start parrying that shit. People are gonna start parrying it. Then you gotta switch, right? Or just stop. You see them, they start ducking, right? They duck, and you can start doing, you know what I mean? Because they want to look, they're trying to parry. But that's good too, just that it's negative 15. I don't know why they made that shit negative 15. It's stupid. You know? Because, you know, it's a small knockdown, but when Law does it, he gets launched. That's why sometimes I hesitate to do it. But I use every move he has. You know, just sparingly, depending on how unsafe it is. But I use every fucking move. They're there to be used. I'm not saying don't use it, just there is a time to use it. See? This move tracks. Yeah, that's a good move. This, yep, and then you just do the nunchucks after that. This move, actually, hold on. This move tracks. It actually tracks. Why? All right, when you do your down back 3, go straight into down 4. I'll show you something. You see, I try to sidestep. See? So finish the move. And that's how you can test if someone is either like ducking out of habit or scripting. Finish the move. This move tracks. It tracks. See, I can't sidestep. That tracks me when I try to sidestep. See? If somebody ducks that move, there's something wrong. It's an unseeable low, especially if the person is sidestepping. You know, it's questionable. You know, it's 15 frames. You can't see that, not unless you're guessing, right? But if it constantly keeps blocking that shit, there's a problem. Although they say, oh, Lois, to beat him, you gotta sidestep, right duck, and all that shit. But my man, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you constantly keep blocking this shit. I have to question you a little bit. But yeah, it tracks. You see? Well, you already decided. God damn, not that. It's negative 13 though. But this move tracks. It does have tracking. So if you're down back 3 and I want to escape, you see, you stop me from sidestepping. You see? You see? Along with oh, one more thing, right? So you do a slide and do the nunchucks. You do it. Do the slide and do the nunchucks. Now do the nunchucks. Do the nunchucks. All right. You see what you just did? All right. Repeat what you just did. I'm gonna show you what do it faster. I'll show you what a masher does. Okay. First of all, I'll show you something. Just do what you did. What would you do? See, that's where you waste too much time. Do it again. Do the same thing what you just did. You see? You see where I am? You have to see that. You have to see it. Slide. Alright, so I'm gonna do it to you. When you get up, sidewalk. You understand? Right? I'm gonna do it to you and I'll show you what I do when I notice that. Right? But I have to notice it first. I may not attack immediately. So when I notice, so you sidewalk, right? So when I notice that, this is what I do. Because at first, sometimes you see me do this. You know, I just stop. Because I have to see that. If he shows me that, he's telling me something. I know exactly what to do when I see that. So you do it. Hold on. We start again. So do it. Let's see. Don't crouch. Don't crouch. And let me show you what I mean. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Sidewalk. They will show you that. They will. Right? That's what I do. Because I tend to see that. Then you see me. That stops. That halts your side. It's unsafe though. You know what I'm saying? So usually, for some people, and then they start sidewalking, but they eat that. But you have to see that these guys are side. If you don't see it and they mash, you're gonna get hit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Between that and this is a more safer. But I always use the back four. I feel it's faster. This is 16 frames, that's 14 frames. And I don't have to finish it. Right, so if you move, I'm gonna clip you see? If you move, I'm gonna get there on time, except if you start mashing. If you start mashing, I'm gonna get hurt. That's when I switch. You know what I mean? So do the same thing to me. You gotta run. You gotta run it. You gotta kamikaze style. You see that? You see the moment. You see the momentum. All right. So now, if you're fighting a masher, what would you do if I'm a fucked up masher? You see, that's a masher. Now you have to like, hey, damn. You know that's my advantage. This motherfucker slapped me out of that shit. So this is when. Let's see, there's like 3 moves you could do. So you mash. That's one. Mash. See that? That's one. You get turned around. Press back, hold back to. He has to turn. listen, now I have to switch. I have to switch the I either have to do it early or switch to a Magic 4. That's when I used to use a Magic 4. The Magic 4 should be quick enough to stop you from doing that. Hold on. Alright, then I have to switch it early. See? You're using our Magic 4 is 13 frames. Back in the day it's 11, so I can catch. So you coming in with a jab, I have to quickly throw the nunchucks. See? So depending on ours is 30, it's not as good. Back in the day, if you did that and I did a Magic 4, you could get clipped. Because it was 11 frames. Like Lee Cha Lang, right? But it's 13, it's fucked up. So, yeah, you do it to me and then run up and quickly do your nunchucks. So I'm gonna be mashing. So you do it. I'm gonna try to, oh, you gotta be turned around better than that. Okay, I know why. You know why I'm blocking it? Because when you're doing your slide, you see how you turn it around? I think you have to hold. What direction are you pressing? See, you're holding forward. That's why I'm blocking. But if you press back, you should be able to turn fast enough. Either that or oh wow, the rollback netcode is 3 frames. It's crazy. You do it with a pad? You talking about are you talking about a slide or turn around? See, you turn around. Yeah, you gotta fix that. I'll show you how to do a fast slide. It's all right. Right now, you gotta turn around. Turn around. You see? If you hold forward, depending on where you slide, hold backwards. Press back. You should turn around quicker than that. Press back. Yeah. So do the slide and turn. Yeah, so you should turn, right. Remember this, there you go. Alright, so this time, I'm gonna try to mash. See? You gotta know what to do with this fucking mashing. Yeah, you see that? You did it earlier. You see the distance timing? You see that shit? It's not everything. Nothing's guaranteed though. It depends on your timing and your read. Yeah, I try to mash. See? That's when you get really aggressive, like motherfucker. It's my frame. It's not yours. What the fuck are you mashing for? You have to correct people from doing that. Stop that. You know what I'm saying? It's better for somebody to wake up and move. See, you yeah. Shit, my bad, bro. Because I'm trying to match. You're not doing it right. The way you turn around is... I know there's a delay. See that you have to turn around fast. See how, like, I'm already here. I'm pressing back. Back. Not forward, back. I didn't mash. Nice. I do that too. I do that too. Nice. Keep, oof. See the delay? When it starts to get laggy a little bit. Damn. See, I mashed. I mashed you out of it. See, I mashed you out of it. You have to learn to deal with stuff like that. See, it won't work like when I mash like that, huh? So now you have to switch that. Because I won't let you get it. But after that, then I'll show you how I do a quick. Right. I used to do that. All right, so you do the slide manually on. I'll show you how to do my slide. Just remember, You have I know. See, Ultimo used to talk about the distance is too much. So I'm saying, I know he complains about it, but there's something there. You know, there is something. You just gotta know what the guy is doing, and sometimes they'll show you. When I first do this, when I first do this slide, sometimes I don't do anything. I just run it and fake the attack. I'm like, wait a minute, what's this guy doing? So if he does something, he's showing me. He shows me. The next time I do a slide on you, which I'm gonna get that slide, you're gonna get hurt because you showed me what you're doing. You understand? Even if the person just wakes up and does this, right? There is something there. There's a down forward one into this again. You know, it's a poke moment. There's something there. Anyway, well, this is how I do my slide. I don't know if you have your your left analog stick. You gotta turn that on. The left analog stick. I don't know if you can move with your left analog stick. Can you move? If you can't move, you didn't turn it on. You gotta turn that on. Right? Yeah, okay, yeah. If you're playing Tekken 8, you cannot have that off. Jesus Christ, bro. You gotta get a new controller. Which I know the controllers in the United States, they're like $65. $65 to even $70. Yeah, you need a new controller. Because when the games, yeah, even me, I gotta get a new one. This one is getting busted. Like, because when you start playing online and the lag starts coming up, you're not gonna be able to get your slide. At least not when you want it 100% of the time. When I play online and the lag is good, like these crazy motherfuckers come into my channel and try to lag out. If I don't run into any lag problems, right, I can get my slide 90% of the time with the left analog stick. So when you get a new controller, right, you get a new controller and you turn your left analog stick on. Hold on, you turn your left analog stick on, right, which is the left side, and your R2. You can put it in R1, right? What I did is I programmed my R2 to be 2+3. That's triangle and X. That's, you know, I buffered it. The triangle and X, I put it to R2. It makes this grab easier, right? 2+3. That's why I put it in. So if you use your right thumb and you bring your left analog stick down, this is even mine invention. There was a law that spoke about this before. You bring your left analog stick down like this with your right thumb. Right? You gotta use your right thumb for it. But your left hand is controlling the D-pad. It's still on the D-pad, but your right thumb has to reach across the screen. No, I don't know if you want to use it for oh yeah, your R1 is, wait a minute, your R1 is busted? Okay, your R1 is 2+3 as well. Okay, cool, yeah. All right, so if you're comfortable with that, I'm comfortable with my R2 being 2+3 because I asked this motherfucker, I bring this dude, you know, pause. I use my right thumb to make him crouch on the left analog stick. And then I use my left hand, my left thumb, and ask Law to do a forward. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. So he does this. You see, this is a slide input. See, he's ready to do the slide. He doesn't lag out. Let me hold. But you gotta hold down. You hold down with the your left analog stick, and Law is ready to do. That's how you could do a slide dick to dick. Pause, no homo. Right? If it's lagging, that's also how you know someone who's lag spiking. Because, you know, you're not gonna get the crouch. So if you use your right thumb and make this dude crouch on your left analog stick, and use your left thumb to strike the D-pad, he's gonna get. Then all you have to do is use one of your top fingers and hit the R2 or R1 button, and he does an easy slide. They call it the E slide. One frame, right? One frame. And if you want to mix up, you know, you know how you want to mix it up. You know, you could just fake it. You know. But that's how I do the slide. Quick as shit. in a condition that doesn't lag, right? I just do the slide like that. So you didn't even see, you barely saw the crouch. But you gotta turn your left analog stick on. That's how I do my slide. Just make him crouch like so. And Law is gonna do it. You know? It's also an automatic parry too. But you gotta turn that stuff on or get a new controller. I think I'm gonna get a new controller when I get paid. If I'm gonna do a God 6 run, this shit is out of control, bro. Yeah, that dumb shit, you don't want that to be happening to you. God damn, I didn't even try to do it. Yeah, this annoying shit, this happens on lag. When it's laggy, this bullshit comes out. They gotta change that move. But yeah, this happens on lag. So you need to stop this bullshit. Yeah. And they're not gonna block the slide. You're just getting misinputs. They're not gonna block, but yep, it's his best low. You have to hit your slide at a 80 to 90% hit rate for your slide. For you to be 6, it's his best low. Not even down back 3. Right? That's why it's so hard. And if you're using D-pad to do it, that's okay. But under pressure online, you're gonna need your analog stick. There is no choice. You have to use your analog stick if you want 80 to 90% kill slide rate. You need that shit. You gotta go get a new controller and turn the left side on so he can crouch. And then use the D-pad to make him move. Your left hand is gonna control your movement, while your right hand makes him crouch. Just for your slide. Right? So that's how I do my slide. Yep. Pretty much. Now I have extra combos, you know, you pretty much look up combos and learn some good combos. But like hand-to-hand combat and all that shit, just tricks of the trade, you know. What do you do when you have heat? When you have heat, what do you do? When you want to do your heat dash? Because everybody wants to parry. Everybody wants to either sidestep Law, you know what I mean, or parry the last hit. You can sidestep that shit. That's why these days I tend not to finish it. I just, you know what I mean, I tend to do that instead. Undo while rising 4. What do you mean while rising 4? Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, your controller is busted. Your controller is busted. That's why. Don't do that. That's unsafe. After your while rising 4, when I do my while rising 4, I tend to do this. I always, 90% of the time, you always see me do this. I know some people do this. I don't like it. I don't, because there's no mid shot. You know, the mid shot comes later. Right? I don't like that. People do that. I don't like it. I like. Hold on. I like this one. This is what I like. Then because I can see what's going on. Don't finish it. You know what I mean? If you finish it, you have to go into DSS. But don't finish it. And then you just stop. Stop. That's when, yeah, stop. That's when you can do, see? That's when you can do that. Not 100%. If you watch my streams, I always do that. No, you got to do a crouching straight. See? You got to do a crouching straight. You can't just do the slide, but I tend, no, down 2. See? Down 2. See? And if you stay crouched, you can do your slide. It helps you set up the slide. See, now you have to slide after that. See? I know you're trying to do it, and you is down back 3, back 2 safe? Down back 3 is not safe, right? But back 2 is -9. It's not safe. It's -9. I mean, but down back 3 on block, you could get hurt. You know, this move is not safe. It's -13. Down back 3 is -13. Kazuya can launch that shit. It's fucked up. No, down 2. Down 2 is -4. Right? But I tend to do this. Of course, I'm already touching my... Would you believe if I told you I'm already touching my analog stick? By the time all that shit is done, I've already done the analog stick input and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I've done the analog stick. I've brought the analog stick down, all that. You wouldn't see it. Yeah. But now yeah, but now it's really up to you though. It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but you can, that's what I do. You know, you could do and just stop and walk away or come back and do this. It's up to you. As long as you stop. Some people like to sidestep too. Some people like to sidestep after this. But you know, so you do it early and get it now. Yeah. Like by the time the animation finishes, I've already done the analog stick crazy shit. You gotta practice that. See right here, I'm holding down on my analog stick. My right hand has already gone across my controller. So now all I have to do is hit forward twice and I get it. I've already done it. You gotta practice that. If your left analog stick is working, you gotta turn that on. You know what I mean? My left analog stick works. And it doesn't even have to be let's see. That setup, you can just do it from anywhere. See? It's hella safe. See, you messed up the slide there. You know, you messed up the slide there. Yeah, you see, you messed up the slide because you need to turn on your analog stick. See? It's bullshit with the D-pad. But when I do it, boom, that's an analog stick input. And they're not gonna block that shit. It's just you messing up on the input, so they think they're smart. They're not smart. You just messing up. Once you fix that problem, you're gonna be, bro. I went from your level, Tekken King. I ran a train through players with my slide alone. Not even from here, dick to dick slide, like point blank range slide, like duck, phew. Just because I learned how to do it. It's his most dangerous low. Like I could be fighting someone like. And the person does a high, I'm like, duck, boom. See what I'm saying? Your slide, okay, to have a killer slide, you have to do it like that. He has the best slide in the game, right? But it's one of the harder moves because it's so good. You can get that shit dick to dick. You know what I mean? I'll pause, but I murdered a lot of people with that slide, even the best players. You know, if there's no lag or everything is good, dick to dick, you're not blocking that shit. The slide is easier to block from a distance, but at close range, you're not blocking that shit. At least not like that. You would have to guess. But you gotta get a new controller. Right? You gotta get a new controller. Yeah. That's how I do it. Some people stick to the D-pad all year. The best sliders are the joysticks, right? The guys who use joysticks, they can do the slide. Bro, you can go beyond that rank. You know, and now season 3, the points are better. The point system is better now. You could go beyond that, but You need a new controller, hands down. You know, I'm supposed to get a new controller myself, right? But the analog stick is how, yeah, the analog stick is how I beat the, is how I do the slide. You see, you're halfway through Tekken King. You need a new controller, bro. Don't mess around with that shit. You know what I mean? Start looking because of your controller. Oh, okay. I don't use that. I just stick to, you know, I just stick to regular, you have Mixbox? Yeah, you see? The slide is easier, right? The slide is dangerous. And even when you mix it up with the R2, oh shit. Hold on, bro. My R1 is, you see, I get this from my R1. Why did I do that? Because my Law's hammer. In Tekken 7, I used to have a lot of misinputs, so that's why I changed my R1 and my R2. But yeah, that's how I get my. When you see me do fast slides, that's how I'm doing it. The analog stick. It's another a trick of the trade. So this move tracks. There's track in there, right? You want to mix your. You want to mix block. You want to mix the junkyard. You know what I mean? Before I switch over to James Bond, right? Because I'm about to play James Bond soon. When we were playing, what happened when we were playing? Oh, this one is what? You pop. Oh, the slide, right? Yeah. You know, I got so I got so crazy with the slide that a lot of players, when they see me do it, they think I'm cheating. So what they do is they turn on their script to start guest blocking my slide. You know, they turn it on and they get so angry. They don't know that I've trained to do the slide. I don't have no contraction here to cheat. This is just training. I use the analog stick and I just get it. So they get so angry, they turn the script on and they start cheating. And I start laughing. You know, because they can't take. Law is crazy with this. I can do the slide like that, especially if it's not laggy, right? Because when I was playing that Lee Chalang earlier, I only did the slide once. I couldn't do it. It was the lag was that bad. He kept on because he's from another country. You know, they pop in because you know they're crazy like that just to cause problems. But on a good day, I'm pretty good at the slide. Yeah. So. Oh, one trick of the trade when you turn around like that, you see, there's a turnaround while rising 4. There's a turnaround while rising 4 here into DSS. It's there for you to use, but you gotta turn around. You see, no, it's a down forward input. Yeah, like you gotta get better in doing it. That's not good anymore. See, it's free DSS. You're hitting down forward. It's down forward. No, that's down forward. You gotta hit the down forward angle. Down forward. See how Law turns around with down forward angle? Turn him around. Turn him around. So, yeah, you see, make him do that. Yeah, see? Yeah. So now you can go in. See that? Now that's when you start making him crazy. That's when you start making Law crazy. And I think that setup crushes highs. If I'm not mistaken. You have to, you have to do the dip. Because he goes into, you see the DSS, right? See? And you know, you get into the habit of always doing that first, doing your DSS, because you're poking. I noticed Canon slide is like the Flash. When you get used to the slide, is yeah, it is. It is like the Flash. They hate that shit. So they turn on this when they see that shit. When you get at it, they turn the machine on. In my mind, I start laughing. Like, this guy's dead. You just don't know it yet. You know, when you get good at the slide, you can do it dick to dick, literally point blank range. If you feel like it, like fuck it. You know, I trained for this. So I'm gonna do it. You're not gonna get it with a D-pad. It's hard. See, this is a D-pad right here. You're not gonna get it like that with a D-pad. You gotta with your D. If you use the D, you gotta use both. You know, do it with a D-pad and do it with an analog stick. Really get that slide in there and put the fear of God into these guys. Alright, so get a new controller. With your back two and your use this move is good too. With your back two and your use that down forward. This is to check what your opponent is doing. What the fuck is this guy doing? You know what I mean? Jab, boom, boom, get in there. You don't even have to finish it. Yeah. Yeah. Now, if I'm a piece of shit, you know, if I'm a piece of shit, right? You should know what to do. Like, do that setup. Do the setup. Do what I just told you. Do that. I'm gonna show you. You see that? See? Now finish it. Finish the whole junkyard. Now you can teach me why I shouldn't do that. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on, no. Like when I do this to you, do a 1-2. When I do this to you, do a 1-2, mash. Alright, right? That like the next get ready to do that, right? So this is how I train mashers to stop doing that stuff. See? So like, oh Dragon Ken, why are you using that? Because you're fucking mashing. It's a free launcher. That's why I do that. But I have to test you first. You see what I'm saying? I will test you. You see? I will test you first. Alright, so faster. See? 95 points from you mashing. You're supposed to look for the low parry. They don't. They mash. See what I'm saying? This shit is to... What is this motherfucker? 95 damage. Yeah, from the dude mashing. This move is what is this motherfucker doing, son? You know what I mean? Like, what is he doing? You know what I mean? I'm thinking, can I see something? You know what I mean? And also to reach far. That's the reach. You want to try the combo? Try the combo. No, try the whole combo. Whoa, hold on. There's a delay, and oh, hold on. Oh, all right. Damn, it lagged out. It lagged on the delay. There's a 4-4, yeah. Depending on what hit, that time it was 83, but it's a very damaging combo, right? The 4-4-4, you gotta hold it. Yeah, don't whip that. Yeah, don't whip that. 4-3. Yeah. You don't have to. Hey, Jerms, what's up, baby? You don't have to DSS there. Yeah. Yeah. See, you missed the count. Did you get that count? Yeah, you have to hold it. The 4-4-4 is where the stiffness is. Sometimes you can just finish it without the 4-4-4, but the 4-4-4 adds more points. But you got a 4-4-4 and hold it. You gotta hold it. Yeah, Jerms, what's up, man? We're doing some practice. You gotta hold it. Yeah. See, you finished it. See, that combo can execute your opponent if they do something stupid. That's an execution combo. Yeah, just doing some coaching, you know, today in a relaxing, because that rank shit could drive you crazy. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, the trick is to hold it in any combo, including this one. You know, do that combo. Side step 3+4. Yeah, you see, that's murder. See, now it's a nerf law. You know what I mean? You do that shit at your rank, that's a nerf cry right there. Nerf law. He's killing me too hard, but you fucking mashing. You know what I'm saying? Even let's see, even this combo, if you do that combo. Side step 3+4. Yeah, off a junkyard, on counter. Yeah. No. Okay, let me do it to you, see if I. You see, you gotta hold, you see, right there, that's where you hold it. See, that's the one I do. If people do so, I do that. There are others. I'm telling you, bro, at your Tekken King level, which is Tekken, you can start murdering this guy's on a hot seat. I think you might be a little quicker on that. No, I don't do that. That won't work. It has to be this, not that one. It has to be. Look at the combo again. See? See? You think it's gonna drop a low? He puts his whole body weight in there. Yeah. See? That's a murder. That combo is a murder. Oh, and heat takes less. If you add heat to that, it's less damage. You have to tweak it a little bit. Yeah, that's a murder. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So those are my two best combos with the junkyard and that. But the forward, if it lags, you're still gonna whiff. You see this shit? You still might whiff that shit because of the lag. If you notice it's lagging, don't worry about this move too much. If you start noticing heavy lag, just do the fucking bound. Sometimes you might see me do damn. I will do this. I know it's lagging, and I you know. See, I had to switch it up a little bit. It's lagging, so I might not catch that. So depending on, but if you're feeling good, you're feeling lucky, finish it. Finish your opponent. Damn. Oh damn. Yeah, it looks like, oh, he's gonna drop that. He's not gonna drop that shit. That forward, like you put his whole damn. My window was open. Yeah, that 4-4-4, it always puts the extra damage. Put him in there. Oh. See, you think he's gonna drop that shit, but that's 11 hits, 79. Right? Yeah, you see, you're feeling it now, right? You see it. You hold the forward, and that's a good combo that I don't use, and I know that combo. You see that shit? He puts his whole fucking weight in there. Execution combo. See that shit? How can you not love the character? Like, bro, what the fuck? Look what he's, dude is a fucking Stone Cold Killer. You know what I mean? That's why, nerf, nah. Even with his nerfs, right? He made it to God 5, and I can drag his ass to God 6. I can't. If the there's no if it, on a good on day there's I don't run into these fucking retards that come into my streams because probably with no lag. I'm gonna drag his ass to God 6. He will be dragged up there. He's gonna make it there. I said I could touch God 5, and I did. Law is a stone cold killer. To me, he's the greatest character in this game. To me. Not the best, but the greatest of all time. He looks too fucking... He's too good. Not because he can... Like, he's too cool. Like, for me, Law, he's just too cool. No problem, bro. Now go practice and kick ass. Those are your orders. Oh yeah. You see, the thing is, I'm gonna stream James Bond.
Get ready for the next battle.
I wasn't gonna just play Tekken all night. I'm into the whole James Bond thing now, so it's like, hey. Next time I stream, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a hard run. Yeah, he is. He is the Michael Jackson of martial arts. Like, with the whole Bruce Lee thing, right? Next time, what I'm going to do a hard run off stream. To avoid these cheaters that approach my stream. They come in like cheating. With fucked up frames and scripting, right? I get up to maybe 25 or 50%. And then I cut the stream on again and then go in. But I like to show every rank. I like to show show people that I went through it, I did it. So wait a minute, Harada is still here. This motherfucker is still here. What is he still doing? I thought you left. Look at this character. Nah, I don't need anything else. Yeah, to me, like, Law is the greatest. Alright, I'm gonna play James Bond now, man. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I thought he left. This dude is still here. Look at him. They don't want to... They're supposed to delete this shit. Like, he's not here no more, bro. Man ran off. That's how you know they can't survive without him. They're still using his my man left the scene, bro. Alright. What am I doing? How do I get out of here? Now if you want to watch 007, you know where I am, right? Because I'm about to be streaming that shit.